What's up, boys and girls? I'm back. Here to give you guys my thoughts about the result of the 2016 election. So, no less than 12 hours ago, America elected its next president, and his name is Donald J. Trump. I got mixed feelings about this. Now, before I really get into what I want to say here, one, if you don't like brutal honesty, cut this video off because I'm gonna be brutally honest in this video. Second thing I gotta say is, and I posted this as a Facebook status last night. Like, regardless of who you voted for, who you wanted to win, what party you represent, your political beliefs, regardless, although if you lost, if the person who you didn't want to win lost, then just bow out and lose gracefully. And if the candidate you wanted to win won, then be gracious. Be a humble winner. And let's not act stupid. Let's not do something that we're gonna regret. Let's show everybody who's in America, regardless of what party you represent, please show some class and don't do anything stupid, because America is already looked at like one of the dumbest countries in the entire world. Let's not prove them right by overreacting with the winner of this presidency. Now, the first thing I want to say is, well, like I said, I have mixed feelings about Donald Trump winning, but I got two things that I want to say about Donald Trump. Is like, if anything, he really did teach us that anybody in America can be president. Anybody really can. And the second thing, it looks like presidential requirements are thrown out the window too, because let's look at the top 3 requirements that it takes to be president of the United States of America. Number 1, you have to be a legal resident born and raised in the United States. Okay, that's fine. 2, you got to be over the age of 35. That's fine. And number 3, this is the most important one. You have to have held some kind of political office to be eligible to run for president. You have to hold some kind of political office. You got to be, governor, senator, treasurer, mayor, alderman. You got to hold some kind of political office for some time. And Donald J. Trump has no political background, no political experience whatsoever. The only thing he has to his name is him being able to know how to run a business. And running a business is not the same thing as running a country. And I've said that before. But now on to Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton, all right, like I said, this is the part where I'm going to get a little bit brutally honest. Hillary Clinton lost this election. It was entirely her fault. The American people, we did our part. We all went out and we all voted. But at the end of the day, it's Hillary Clinton's fault that she lost. And I'm going to tell you why. Because 90% of Hillary Clinton's campaign was mudslinging and throwing down Donald Trump. Donald Trump is bad. Donald Trump is evil. Donald Trump is a scumbag. Donald Trump can't be trusted. She spent 90% of her campaign telling us why Donald Trump is bad for us, instead of telling us why she's good for us. Yes, we know Donald Trump's an asshole. We know he's a scumbag. We know he might, drive this country into the toilet. But the thing is, you didn't help your case, because what can you do for us? What could you have done to help this country? What can you do that Donald Trump can't do? What would have made you a better candidate, or what would have made you a better president than him? You didn't tell us that, which was a big contribution to you losing. And Donald Trump, his whole campaign wasn't any better, because this is 90% of his campaign. Hey, America, vote for me, because you can't do any better than me, can you? Or you can't do worse. But yeah, those are the only 2 campaigns that we had to choose from. One, mudslinging the other campaign, tells why the other one can't be trusted. And the other one, basically his whole campaign is trying to guilt trip us into saying that we can't do worse than him, so we might as well go ahead and vote for him. I guess that's why America as a superpower is looked at. I guess that's why, we're looked at as dumb, because that's who we had to choose from. And I was watching a lot of other people's videos on Facebook regarding this topic, and somebody, I can't remember who said this, but shout out to him, but they said that, America, we limit ourselves by thinking that we only really have 2 choices, when we don't have 2 choices. We do have more than one choice. Like, we can let our voices be heard. We can't exercise our right to get somebody in office who knows what's up. Like Bernie Sanders. If you ask me, if it was Trump against Sanders, Bernie Sanders would have completely just washed Trump. But the Democratic Party, when you split the vote down the middle, come on, look, if the Republican Party has anything over the Democratic Party, it is unity. But if the Democratic Party is a tug of war, it's always a toss-up between 2 or 3 political candidates. and that splits the Democratic vote down the middle. You can't have one party that's solid and one that's always playing tug of war with each other, because if that's the case, then the struggling party, or the solid party, is always going to win, and the party that's struggling is always going to be fighting the uphill battle, and you can't do that. But it's just, like I said, to me, it's amazing. It's just something that I can't believe that we elected a president with little to no political background experience. But like I said, it wouldn't be any better. I mean, because it would, like, Hillary Clinton, she's a liar and she's bipolar. Donald Trump, I mean, like, he may openly be an asshole, but hey, if anything, at least he's honest. And I know that I'm being optimistic, and I know that I'm looking at it I'm looking at it from an optimistic standpoint, but we're stuck with this guy for 4 years. So we might as well just go ahead and just try to make the best of it. And hopefully nobody flies off the handle. Hopefully nobody does anything stupid that they're going to regret, because, especially Trump. And Trump, if you are listening to this, before I cut this video off, this is my message to you. Congratulations. You won the presidency. Now, 330 million people's eyes are all on you. You have the weight of an entire country on your shoulders. Financially, politically, emotionally. You have the power to start or end wars. The only thing I have to say to you is, don't screw this up. You got what you wanted. Now it's your responsibility to lead this country into where you want to lead it to. But like I said, the only thing I really have to say is, let's just give this a chance. Let's ride it out, because we're stuck with this guy for 4 years. So, like I said, we might as well just make the best of what we have, because this is America. I mean, at the end of the day, no matter who leads this country, no matter who we elect as the leader, and the Electoral College has more power than they should anyway, and I was going to talk about that later. But no matter who leads this, I mean, me, you, whoever else is watching this video, this is our country, and we have more power than we think we do. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much all I got to say about that. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't on YouTube, and I'll be back soon with another video. Peace.